In this video, I'm going to be guiding you on Chapter 14, Production. The factors of production. The first factor of production is land. These are physical plots of land for premises such as factories and offices, as well as natural resources like coal, oil, rainwater, and forests. These resources can be non-renewable, such as coal, which will run out, or renewable resources such as fish and water, which are replaced by nature. The second factor of production is labor. These provide workforce in the economy. These can be anyone that is willing to sacrifice their time in exchange for giving value to society. These include manual workers, skilled workers, and managers. Labor can also be called human capital, and the productivity of human capital can be improved through training and education. The next factor of production is capital. This is an artificial resource made by labor. An example can include a coffee machine, as a coffee shop will use the coffee machine to make the consumer good coffee to sell to its customers. Simply put, it is a good that makes another good. And lastly, enterprise. A person with a business idea is called an entrepreneur, and they apply this idea to create value to society, such as selling goods and services, and they are the ones that are taking the financial risks. They are responsible for organizing the other three factors of production by buying and hiring resources. In the case for labor-intensive production, the advantages is that it allows firms to take advantage of cheap labor in certain countries, such as China. However, the problem with this is that labor can be more difficult to manage compared to using machinery, as you can program a machine to do something, press start, and it will do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a little bit more difficult with labor. And capital intensive. The advantages is that it relies on heavily automated plants, avoiding the difficulties of managing a large workforce. This is especially true if your workforce is scattered across the globe, which has different labor laws and ways of working. The disadvantages to this is that it requires a business to have a large stock of fixed capital, such as expensive, high-tech machinery. Moving on to the sectors of the economy. Firstly, we have the primary sector. This involves extracting raw materials from Mother Nature itself. Some examples of this is agriculture, fishing, forestry, and mining. Agriculture is the most important primary sector for most countries, as this mainly focuses on food production. In the case for secondary sector, this is converting the raw materials that was extracted from Mother Nature and converting them into semi-finished or finished goods. This is through manufacturing, processing, and construction. Semi-finished goods are sold to other businesses as inputs for final goods, such as parts used in the car assembly plants. And lastly, the tertiary sector. This involves a variety of services. Some examples include freight delivery, financial services like banking and insurance. There are other professional services out there, such as teachers, doctors, lawyers, dentists, transport services like bus drivers and household services, and many more. Now we move on to the changes in the importance of these sectors. The number of people being employed in the secondary sector is falling, especially in the more economically developed countries such as the UK and the US. This is due to deindustrialization, as there is a decline in manufacturing as the tertiary sector expands at the expense of agriculture and manufacturing. And the reason is that people are spending more of their income on services, and at the same time, automated machines and robots are replacing people in the factories. An example would be Amazon. However, in the developing countries, they are currently seeing growth in the secondary sector, whilst underdeveloped countries are still relying heavily on the primary sector. I hope that helped. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.